a love story titled Love in the Shadows of War. Jite stepped off the plane, inhaling the crisp air of a country she had only seen in movies. The lights of New York City shimmered like a dream, yet she felt like an outsider. She had left behind everything familiar: her home, her family, the heartbreaks that had nearly broken her. This was supposed to be her fresh start. Nursing school was rigorous, but Jite was determined. She worked tirelessly, balancing shifts and studies, often losing herself in the rhythm of hospital life. It was easier to focus on patients than on the gnawing loneliness that crept in during the nights. Then, one evening, at a small cafe near the hospital, she met him. Daniel Brooks had the kind of presence that commanded attention. His uniform, crisp and proud, spoke of duty and sacrifice. But his smile, warm, disarming, was what caught Jite's breath. He had approached her with an easy confidence, a cup of coffee in hand. "You look like you've had a long day," he said, sliding the cup towards her. Jite hesitated. "Is this some kind of American way of flirting?" she asked, etching an eyebrow. Daniel laughed, deep and genuine. "No, just a soldier's way of saying you deserve a break." And just like that, a friendship was born. They met often after that. Coffee breaks, long walks, late-night conversations. Daniel was different from the men Jite had known. He listened, truly listened. He was patient with her fears, understanding of her guarded heart. Slowly, she let him in. One evening, under the twinkling city lights, he reached for her hand. "Jite, I just don't want to be your friend. I want to be the man who makes you believe in love again." Jite felt a wave of fear. Love had never been kind to her. What if she let herself believe in it, only for it to be ripped away? "Don't be afraid of love, Jite," Daniel whispered, holding her close. "It's the one thing worth fighting for." And so, she chose to believe. Their wedding was small, intimate, under the autumn sky. They promised forever to each other. For the first time in her life, Jite felt safe, cherished. They spent their honeymoon in a quiet cabin, away from the noise of the world, wrapped in each other's love. But happiness is often fleeting. 1 month after their wedding, Daniel received his orders. He was being deployed to the front lines. Jite's heart clenched in terror. "You promised me forever," she whispered, gripping his hand tightly. Daniel cupped her face. "I'll come back to you," he vowed. "I swear it." But promises made in war are fragile things. The days without Daniel were agonizing. Jite threw herself into work, counting down the days until he would return. They spoke whenever they could, his voice a lifeline across the miles. He sent her letters with dreams of their future, of a house with a porch, of children running through the yard, of growing old together. Then, one evening, her phone rang. She knew before she answered. The world seemed to tilt as she heard the words. Daniel was gone, killed in action. Jite's scream echoed through the empty apartment, a sound of a soul breaking apart into a million bits.
Because you're supposed to be here. Want to be here. Yeah, I
She's just name again.
oh God. No, no, no. Wait, what's this?